Hello everyone, my name is Nicole, and for those of you who do not know me, I'm a content creator, so welcome to my channel. I am like sitting in my favorite chair, so I'm like super happy right now, right? It's the little things, it's the non-tangibles that money cannot buy that makes me happy. So like scratching my leg, I don't know what that was about, but I wanted to get on here and make this video because I know that there is a lot of recent talk about the Brat and Judy, their whole relationship. So I just wanted to get on here and make this video, and I pray that this blesses you. So, of course, I'm a fan of the Brat. She's extremely talented, and, I like her style, both of these are very pretty, talented girls, and, just because I'm from Columbus, right, and we have a percentage of people in the community. I think it's fair to say that, I've worked with people that are in the community or, have friends, right? Like I had a friend come out when I was like 16. Like we were 16. So we've been friends since we were 16. And then I have, a girl that I grew up with from like childhood. I've known her since I was 12. She came out in our 20s, came out, went back in, came out, I don't know, she said like women were crazy or something, and then she like apologized to her ex-boyfriend. I don't know, it was just a hot mess. But anyways, so I wanted to say that I have watched their show before. It was entertaining. I've, followed their relationship a little bit, and they are entertaining, right? I always saw them as friends. When I would see interviews with the Brat, she was very transparent about being in relationships with men. We are aware that Judy has children. She made those with men. So I wanted to get on here and say that sometimes people think like love is love, or if you don't fit in here, you go over there. Try to make sure that whatever you decide and whoever you decide it with is who and what you really want for yourself, because it seems like, people are sometimes under the impression that the grass is green on the other side, when in reality, the grass might be green wherever you water the grass. And I can't tell you how many times I have seen like people in the community step out on their partner, like sneaky on their partner with the opposite sex. Like, I know a lot of times like people be like, oh, that person's in the closet and all this. No, but you'd be surprised how many people be repping they in the community and this and that, and they be quick to be with the opposite sex. I'll never forget, I was at work several years ago. I used to do retail, and this girl comes in, and she was, the guy in the relationship, and she had a fade and everything, and she had a crush on the store manager. Tripped me out, because I was like, what? And then I just see you with your girlfriend, but it's okay. But yeah, so sometimes you would never think. I know people who are in a relationship, and so, they were having trouble in their relationship, because, I'd be like, oh, you guys are, a beautiful couple, and both of them were like, really nice guys. So I'm like, when's the wedding? Just being supportive, all this fun stuff. And I was, they had a lot of highs and lows in their relationship. And there was like, it was kind of like, I was like, what's going on? Why y'all off and on? And women are y'all married, engaged? This, what's going on? I thought that they were both one way. Turns out one of the reasons why they kept on having so many issues is because one of them went both ways. So that's what I'm saying. People think the grass is green on the other side. And make sure whoever you love, whatever you decide, it's what you want to do. Don't be influenced thinking, oh, the grass is green over here and this person this. No, people are people. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what community you in. And love is an action. Love is an action. It's not a word, it's an action. And so I'll give you a case in point. This is a true story. So when I was in college, you go through breakups or whatever, and you're just like, oh, I just want to be to myself, right? Because my mom's handicapped. I had to take care of my mom. It was close to her retirement, and, she's having surgery, just a lot of moving parts. And I'm, in school. So I had like a minor and a major, right? So I was like, and I'm like in school, so I'm trying to, live my best life a little bit. So there's a lot of moving parts. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take a break. So this guy I went to school with, his dad had his own law firm. So his dad had his own law firm. And, they were considered, wealthy or whatever. And the mom was a stay-at-home mom. So this is before the community had the rights and the outreach that they have now. This is when, you couldn't come out the closet. You had to stay in the closet. So I'm focused, and he was like, hey, be my beard or whatever. So a beard, from what I know, right? The lingo changes all the time. So I pray that this message blesses you, right? I was like a pretend girlfriend because he couldn't come out, but his dad had his own law firm and this and that. So he kind of had to fake it till he makes it. And I was like, oh, okay. So of course, there's no sex or anything. There's no sex. There's no kissing. There's no intimacy because he's in the community. But because I'm a pretend girlfriend, it's like, like I go out on dates, I go on dates, step shows, just all this fun stuff because you have to make an appearance, right? And then men control titles. Men control titles. Women control sex, but men control titles, commitment, all of that. So I'm learning as I go, right? Because I'm the only child. I don't have any siblings. So long story short, a man is still a man. And even though I'm pretend girlfriend, I'm a beard, right? Because he's in the community. Time goes by. So, of course, you come and you renegotiate. You talk about this agreement. You say, okay, well, how long is this supposed to last? You know what I mean? Because, I had a friend that come out at 16. So I'm thinking like, okay, it's college. Like, at what point are you going to tell these people and what is going on? So because men control commitment, he's like, no, we can get married, we can have kids, we can do all this stuff. And I was like, wait a minute, aren't you like, you know what I mean? And so I'm saying this to tell you about the Brat and Judy and all this fun stuff. They had already been with men, right? Like the Brat was telling me she used to date Ivan Iverson, and Judy has, kids by different men, et cetera, and now, there's allegations of Judy stepping out on the Brat with the man, and let's just assume they were using toys, which are a mode of a man, all this thing, right? So, what I'm saying to you is, and I pray that this word blesses you, is that in every relationship is going to require work. Every relationship requires work and communication and, love and forgiveness. And it doesn't matter what community you're in, right? And then to backtrack to the story I was telling you about, like, of course, we, broke up. I was only like a fake girlfriend for like a year, because I just needed a break. I was like, look, my mom's having all these surgeries. I got to take care of her, right? But people are still people, right? Like, he is still a man, Judy is still a woman. The Brat is still a woman, right? So it's not on you, it's in you, okay? So I pray that this word blesses you. Keep the faith, right? Jesus is good, and Jesus loves you. God bless.